Which? In Devesh Sharma.
The very same notification which you are now reading.
No, my lords.
Read para 4. Read para 4.
Para 4, my lord. A perusal of the aforesaid notification dated 28/6/2018 reveals that candidates with B.Ed qualification from NCT recognized institutions were made eligible for appointment as teachers in primary schools, provided after appointment, such persons mandatorily undergo a 6 month bridge course in elementary education, recognized by NCT within 2 years of appointment as primary teacher. So this is a subsequent notification. The one that I was reading was 22nd September 17, 1 year ago. This is a subsequent notification. When I was taking this course, this notification did not exist. This notification essentially said that now we will include B.Ed also along with this bridge course, if you do within appointment, as a qualification to apply in primary school. And that was the subject matter of Devesh Sharma. That whether inclusion of B.Ed when the bridge course has not been done, would that be a rightful exercise by NCT to increase the competition, etc. This was the subject matter of challenge. In fact, if my lords would want to see this notification,
it's on the previous page only.
133. In fact, this is reproduced. I'm so grateful. Yes, I'm so grateful. At page 3, it is there. So my lord would see that there another aspect is added, which we read yesterday, but there was no challenge to the second part that this 6 months bridge course could be done. Now coming on to para 6, my lord, at page 6 in the impugned order. Thus, after the judgment rendered by Honorable Supreme Court in the case of Devesh Sharma, please, I'll take the liberty to use B.Ed only. B.Ed only is not sufficient qualification for appointment as primary teachers, and completing 6 months bridge course will not improve the case of a candidate having B.Ed qualification. To put otherwise, B.Ed only qualification. Here I feel, my lord, the Honorable High Court has slightly gone wrong. Perusal of the said judgment further reveals that the notification issued by NCT on 18 June 2018 was set aside by the Rajasthan High Court, and the judgment rendered by Rajasthan High Court was upheld by the Honorable Supreme Court. Further, my lord, para 7 is important. Learned counsel for the petitioners relied upon the order dated 8/4/2024, passed by the Honorable Supreme Court in review petitions filed in so-and-so. Of the said orders revealed that the protection was only given to such B.Ed qualification holders who were appointed as teachers pursuant to a notice of advertisement. We had read this out, my lord, yesterday, but what this essentially says is this, that the clarification order in Devesh Sharma, just to reiterate, was that have you been appointed during the pendency of the matter before this Honorable Court and only as a B.Ed holder, then we will not disturb those appointments subject to fulfillment of condition. That is being reproduced. Then please come, my lord, to para 11, my lord. Page 8. May I read it?
Yes.
Since the successful completion of 2 years D.El.Ed course is one of the essential qualification as per the rules for appointment as teachers in government primary schools, therefore the qualification possessed by the petitioners cannot be treated as equivalent, very, very important, my lord, cannot be considered as equivalent to what is required under the rules. Honorable Supreme Court in the case of Devesh Sharma Supra has held that B.Ed and D.El.Ed are different qualifications. Again, B.Ed only and D.El.Ed are different qualifications which are meant for different purposes. Therefore, on the basis of B.Ed qualification, petitioners cannot be appointed as teachers in a government primary school. Completion of 6 months bridge course by the petitioners will not improve their case, as inherent difference in the nature of B.Ed and D.El.Ed qualification would still remain. The entire consideration in my humble submission is only qua B.Ed plus the fact that both these courses are not equivalent. The bridge course provided for in para 9 of the order passed in review petition in the case of Devesh Sharma is only for the benefit of such B.Ed qualification holders who were already appointed prior to the judgment rendered in the said case, while petitioners are yet to be appointed. I cannot be compared to that class, my lord, because at that time these people have not done bridge course. The observations that have been recorded here are in 23. I did it in 2019. Then, my lord, para 12. The challenge thrown by the petitioners to the recruitment rules is also without any force. Law is well settled that the employer has an inherent right to determine the qualifications needed for appointment to a particular post. No one can insist that he be declared eligible based on the qualification he possesses. Again, I'll pause here for a minute, my lord. The change or the amendment was brought because of Devesh Sharma. It was not an independent change. Saying that because Devesh Sharma says B.Ed has to be removed, hence we are removing B.Ed, but we are not considering B.Ed plus bridge course was never mentioned. It was only B.Ed, B.Ed, B.Ed.
Now, where is that change which they brought after Devesh Sharma?
That my lords would kindly
which we
find.
challenged before the High Court.
In the convenience compilation. My lords would kindly come back to the convenience compilation. 108, my lord. 108 of the convenience compilation, my lord. Column 1 on top it says existing rules. 108. May I read, please?
Just one minute. This is Dehradun 2024 notification. Correct?
Indeed, my lords.
C5.
C5. C5, kindly come to 108, my lord.
Yes.
Middle of the page it says column 1 existing rules.
Yes.
In that, my lord would kindly see subclause 2, middle of the page, district center of so and so was known as 2-year BTC or its equivalent 2-year diploma in elementary education, D.El.Ed, oblique 4-year B.Ed. B.Ed, one second. Graduation with 50% marks and Bachelor of Education. This is the original rule. Let's have it in the middle of the page. And
Yes.
then please see the amended rule at 111. 111 top of the page, my lord. It starts at 1110 bottom. Column 2, if my lord would see at 1110 bottom, it says column 2 rules substituted by 110 bottom.
110 bottom.
Last part, my lord, bottom of the page. Column 2 rules substitute, the bold. The one in bold.
Which is 110, yes, sir.
Acha, bold wala one.
Bold printed.
Column 2 rules substituted by.
Yes.
And then my lord would kindly come to page 111.
Yes.
My lord would kindly see in this description 4-year B.Ed training in so and so, B.Ed has been removed. But the person appointed as teachers up to class 1 to 5. So B.Ed is no more a qualification.
What is this on page 112 where B.Ed is also recognized? What is this supposed to be? Please, can you explain?
My lords, if my lord would see in middle of the page, right?
Yes.
My lord would
The
kindly see.
candidate must be a graduate or its equivalent so and so.
My lords, that is Bachelor of Special Education.
All right, okay.
It is not covered as B.Ed because it says 4 years, my lord.
Okay.
So that is the distinction.
This calculation doesn't seem correct.
No, 112.
112, my
Doesn't
lord.
say special education.
My lord, the 4-year is mentioned, my lord would kindly see.
The candidate must be graduate or its equivalent from a university established by law in India and have passed 2 years diploma in elementary
That's
education
D.El.Ed.
and the relevant documents have been obtained by the candidate. Or
Indeed, my lord.
graduate with so and so and 1 year bachelor of education / LT or Shiksha Shastri.
Yes, so 1 year Bachelor of Education is not my course.
All right.
That is because they have given the time, therefore they make a distinction.
And now read column 2 again.
Indeed, my lord.
Roman 2. Roman 2.
Roman
On
2.
page 110 bottom.
Indeed, my lord. 2 years Diploma in Elementary Education, D.El.Ed,
Yes.
known as 2-year BTC in the state of Uttarakhand,
Yes.
from any district education and training institute / district resource center or of the state or its equivalent from an institute recognized by National Council for Teachers Education. The candidate should have received records related to a 2-year diploma in elementary education or 4-year B.Ed, bachelor's, I will just get the exact thing. Is it elementary? I'm sorry. Thank you. 4-year bachelor's of elementary education, training in elementary education, or 2-year diploma in education, special education, D.Ed, but the persons appointed as teachers up to class 1 to 5, it is mandatory to complete a 6 months bridge course in primary education recognized by NCT within 2 years of appointment as a teacher. Then the second part, provided that the 2-year diploma in education, special education,
Why this bridge course are they talking of?
that has been because of
They're
this,
still talking of bridge course.
in I get it is erroneously kept. It doesn't match, my lord. So just for special education. Okay. So what they say is, my lord, because there is a qualification of special education, if my lord would kindly see page 111 top, diploma in education bracket special education. So because if a person is appointed from this category, which is diploma in education, special education, D.Ed, then he'll have to do a bridge course. What has been struck down by this court is only B.Ed. But diploma in education, bracket special education is not being struck down by this court. So therefore, what I stand corrected, that diploma in education, if a person is appointed, he will still have to undergo a bridge course, which in fact will support my case. I hope I'm making myself clear, my lord.
So all those teachers who were working in private, government, unaided institutions
Indeed.
and who got the benefit of the 2017 notifications,
Indeed.
correct?
Indeed.
Both the notifications.
Indeed.
Whether they were B.Ed
Either of
or
the
not B.Ed.
Either of the two.
One of them had to do D.El.Ed for 18 months.
Months.
The other had to do 6 months bridge course.
Indeed.
Your contention is that then you become eligible to apply for a regular recruitment
Indeed. Indeed.
advertised by the government.
Indeed. To rephrase it, I acquire the minimum qualification. If
Their contention is that you acquire minimum qualification to continue where you are.
exactly.
Don't jump into the government.
Exactly. In fact,
For that you require to have a 2 years D.El.Ed course
Indeed.
and that's it.
Indeed. In fact, if their contention was solely that would have helped me because the as I said, the other round has traveled to this court. Their contention is only that because Devesh Sharma says B.Ed, we will not look beyond B.Ed. Devesh Sharma says that if you have B.Ed as a qualification, you're not entitled. So therefore, even if you have B.Ed++, we will not consider. That is their contention, which is recorded in the interim order passed by my lords in November, that we have not been non-suited by any court. So why should the state misunderstand?
Even Devesh Sharma did not do that.
Indeed, indeed. I'm so grateful for that. In fact, Devesh Sharma helps me because Devesh Sharma in the clarificatory order says that, okay, you have been appointed. Now to attain minimum eligibility, you can take the 6 months bridge course and become minimum eligible. That's what Devesh Sharma says. So therefore, that helps me.
But the only distinction is whether you become eligible to continue in those primary institutions, private institutions, or you become eligible to
Yes.
Not even be entitled to continue
in
to
the
the
private
private.
institution.
I'm grateful for that question.
You want to
Therefore,
take-
these two orders which I want to
Want to
show.
take advantage of that relaxation given to you.
Indeed.
To come into the regular government pool.
Indeed. And therefore, this other DL at the second gate, as I was mentioning, that 18-month course, that has been tested up till this call. That whether I will only be allowed to continue or can I be applying in a fresh recruitment, and that has been held that yes, I can apply in fresh recruitments in black and white terms.
Where is that?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, fine, you continue to argue.
Very good. Sorry. Yes, this is clarification.
Just give the convenience for comparison.
Looking for it. I just want to apologize that I wasn't here. It's
No, that's
that
all.
part heard. I'm just on my leg.
Kalva has kept us engaged.
Yes, yes. And he's doing a much better job.
I'm grateful. 260 of the convenience compilation. I'm grateful to my friend Malot for making this compilation. Page 260 is the first order of clarification that this honorable court gave regarding the NIOS D.El.Ed, the second gate.
Vishwanath and others.
Vishwanath and others. It starts at 260. Just to give a brief background before my lord reads this order, my lord, because we had the assist, myself and led by Mr. Shankanayan, had the opportunity to assist my lords in this very matter.
Yes.
This is a clarificatory order given in a petition which was decided by this honorable court. The issue was this, that whether an 18-month course, which is this D.El.Ed, would be equivalent to a 24-month course or will be at par with this 24-month course, subject to the person who had applied for the 18-month course, which is us, while being in service. That was the short question. And while that, my lord, because there were multiple recruitments being done, while multiple recruitments were being done, many states started those D.El.Ed holders which had done this 18-month course, they started excluding them from the area of competition, saying that because you have done an 18-month course, you can't apply for a fresh recruitment. You can only continue. Therefore, multiple states writ petitions were filed, etc., where they said that please consider us at par with the regular course, which is 24 months. And hence, in that backdrop, my lord, this clarificatory order is passed. If my lords would now kindly have para 2 onwards, page 261. We have already clarified in the judgment, and my lord, in fact, let's see para 1 also, because that notification is the same date which we just read.
No, paragraph 3 also mentions the.
Para 3. However, to avoid any confusion, we again clarify that the 18 months diploma obtained by such persons who were in employment as on 10th August 17 and who have completed the diploma course of 18 months would be treated as a valid diploma holder for purpose of applying in other institutions or for promotional avenues. I will pause here for a minute, my lord. This question may come in, and as an fairness, I should state, my lord, that this date 10th August 17 is very important because the amendment to the RTE Act of section 29, my lord, proviso being inserted, was only notified on 9th August 17 because it had to be completed by 31st March 19, 4 years. But they notified the proviso, the amendment, at a later date by giving effect from a back date. So from 1st April 15, 4 years, 31st March 19.
2 years were lost.
Indeed, my lord.
You hardly had 2 years left to.
And therefore, a direction was also issued by MHRD that 2 years, please give a relaxation because the government has given the answer. As government will come.
So respondents be ready to argue post lunch.
Maloj, I will. I lead.
Say apart from what has been said.
There are 4 states I have been addressing your lordships on.
Uttarakhand.
Uttarakhand. The other 3 states, my friends are, I think Ms. Dwivedi is in Uttarakhand in a connected matter as well.
And for the other 5 minutes.
All right, we will see.